My name is Nicole Defalu. I'm a fourth semester nursing student, and it is April 5th. Today we have an order to do nasotracheal suctioning because the patient had signs of being restless, gurgling, adventitious breath sounds, and skin discoloration. Good morning, Mr. Jones. My name is Nicole. I'll be your nursing student for today. Today we have an order for nasotracheal suctioning. Can you please tell me your name and date of birth? Perfect. Now I'm going to turn on the suction. Make sure it's between 80 and 120. Then I will don clean non-sterile gloves to test the suction tubing. I will grab the tubing, see if okay. Now I will provide my patient privacy. And I will raise my patient up to a working height and then up into Fowler's position, semi-Fowler's position. Now I'll put the towel under his chin and take off my clean gloves. Now I will open my sterile kit away from me, moving this, making sure I'm not over the sterile fields here. And now I'm going to take out this cup, making sure I only touch the sides to pour. Since this is already opened, I would make sure that it was just recently opened and that it has not expired. And now I am going to tip to make sure there are no microbes on the rim. Now I'm going to pour in here and then cap, or I could leave it uncapped, but since I'm done with it, I'm just going to cap it. And then I will don my sterile gloves. I have a 1-inch border, and I'm going to make sure that the flaps are down so it doesn't come back and contaminate the sterile gloves. First, I will don on my dominant hand. Then I will don on my non-dominant hand. Okay, now my hands are sterile, so I can open my sterile kit. There are extra sterile gloves in here that I will not be using. Here is my suction catheter. I will use my non-dominant hand to grab the tubing to attach the catheter to the tubing. I'm going to test the suction. So now I'm going to measure from the nose down to the neck, the base of the neck, which I would say is about 30. So now I'm going to lubricate the tip and also check for suctioning. And on the count of 3, Mr. Jones, we're going to put it in. Ready? 3, without touching the patient as well. 3, 2, 1. Without suctioning, I'm going to be putting the tubing in. And then I'll be suctioning and bringing it out gently while rotating, making sure the tubing does not touch the patient to maintain sterility. Then I would wait about 30 seconds in between with 5 minutes at max for suctioning. So after 30 seconds, I would go back in, making sure that the tubing does not touch the patient, gently going in without suctioning. And then I would suction, gently rotate, and bring it out without touching the patient and the catheter. Okay, so now I would roll this up, detach the suction tubing, then I would take off my sterile gloves, throw them away, and then I would document if there was any sputum, the color, the consistency, the amount, the frequency of the suctioning as well. And then I would return my patient down to a low position while making sure he's still sitting up for a little bit just in case he needs to cough or let out any sputum.